Dobra, lecimy z torczem. Jesteśmy w grze. I będziemy lecieli z guzikiem. Assassin's Creed Rogue Remastered. Bo na Amazonie kupiłem, mówię. Zobaczymy, jak wygląda. Bo grałem na Xboxie, było chusteczkowe. Już przeszedłem pierwszy part, więc zrobimy coś to troszeczkę z detalami, tak żeby się nie wracać później już.
Stay my blade.
Zmienimy sobie od razu, żeby napisy były po polsku.
From the flesh of the innocent. Hide in plain sight. Never compromise the assassin brotherhood. These are the tenets of the creed, the principles I used to live by. I was a young man then. The 7 Years' War was about to begin. I could not have imagined what the future had in store for me, nor the cost I would choose to bear. My name is Shay Patrick Cormac. This is my story.
Na razie sobie to zatrzymamy, bo muszę coś zrobić tylko. Dobra, lecimy z koksem. I na tym możemy sobie na razie tylko przejść.
Well, we won't lack for firewood at least.
Admit it, I nearly had you.
Nearly counts for nothing, Shay. And besides, no. That was just luck.
I make my own luck, Liam.
You've been saying that for years, but you're precious little to show for it. Or have you been spending it all getting out of trouble?
Well, you know, trouble just follows me around.
Let's head back. Come on. Captain de Andre and his crew must have run into some trouble. Who knew meeting with smugglers would lead to no good?
I still don't understand why you can't tell me what we're doing here.
Because Chevalier decided not to tell you.
I thought we were friends, Liam.
We are. But this is business. It doesn't concern you, Shay. Am I going too fast for you?
I'm just keeping an eye on you, in case you fall down and hurt yourself.
Grafika jest na pewno o wiele lepsza niż... Teraz będzie cutscenka.
Hurry. We best not keep Chevalier waiting.
Nous sommes sécuritaires. Where the hell were you two?
We're out hunting. What happened here?
My men were attacked by some English sea dogs.
Why, Captain Joseph. Couldn't you fight them all off by yourself like you're always saying?
It is Capitaine Louis-Joseph Gauthier, Chevalier de la Vérendrye. And you are dreaming if you think any training could make you into a proper assassin. Do you even know what that means? It means being responsible for an ancient and proud tradition. It means obeying your mentor without question. How else will we ensure freedom for the human race?
Them's pretty words, Chevalier. But I don't feel too free at the moment.
Well then, feel educated! You simpleton! You rot-brained cabbage farmer! I will teach you some manners, boy. You simpleton! You rot-brained cabbage farmer!
Gentlemen, stop! We got a common enemy, and I reckon he's close.
The Royal Navy attack my vessel and force my men to flee. We are stranded, and what is worse, the smugglers we were supposed to meet have been taken prisoner.
Shay and I'll free those smugglers. You, treat your wounded. Take these. You'll need them.
Wątpię.
Tread with care, Shay. The Royal Navy be ready for us. Remember your training. Ready to teach them a lesson?
They don't stand a chance.
Where are your mates now, you bilge rat?
Hey, hold up.
Talk before I bash out your brains.
Co się dzieje?
Keep an eye out, lads!
We
No,
will find them and let them bury you.
Zrobimy jeszcze raz restart szybko.
Again.
Bo spadnie z tego drzewa.
Tread with care, Shay. The Royal Navy be ready for us. Remember your training. Ready to teach them a lesson?
They don't stand a chance.
Where are your mates now, you bilge rat? Talk before I bash out your brains.
Keep an eye out, lads!
Their pals are still out there somewhere.
There he goes again.
Don't mind me, just doing everyone else's work.
Thank you.
Murderer! I'll see that. Happy hunting, lads! Let her ablaze! Sink that French vessel! No match for you! Ha ha!
No w Originie ci ludzie by mnie zauważyli. Na szczęście tutaj nie aż tak źle. Dobra, to jest zrobione.
Many thanks. I thought I'd be hanged.
Będę sobie walczyć. O, fajnie. I teraz na to krążę.
I was saving those fellas for you.
Very thoughtful. Maybe you were not completely useless, Shay.
Speaking of useless, those blockheads won't be needing this vessel anymore.
This pile of mud. You want her, Shay? She is yours. Now bring me back to my ship.
You heard, Chevalier? This vessel is yours, Shay. Take the wheel. Some of the men you rescued agreed to join us. They should prove a good crew.
I'm not so certain about their captain, but next to me, you're the most experienced sailor in the Brotherhood, Shay. Besides, we could use another vessel. Even this pitiful one.
She's mine, ain't she? My own ship.
Your own pile of garbage, yes?
Ah, with a lick of paint and a few new cannons, she'll look as fine as anything on the 7.
Dobra,
Jeez.
Shall we begin, Captain?
Indeed, mate.
Connor.
She's a mess, but she's still afloat. And her name's the Morgan.
Morgan? That silly fairy queen who ruined Merlin, the wise? Oh, she's perfect for you, Shay.
The Morgan was an old goddess, queen of war and darkness. She harvested the souls of fallen warriors. Perfect indeed.
A ship! She's a false ship! They will sink her!
Let's put the Morrigan to the test, Captain Shay.
Ready for battle, men! Crowd on every inch of sail!
Ready to fire! On to place!
Stop them, boy!
Fire!
Easy prey.
Reefing our cogs!
Hostile water!
Fire!
They're tearing her to pieces! Do something!
Captain!
Tops, gallants, royals, guns! Fire!
What is this?
They're no match for us.
Ready here!
My ship!
nie da się tego.
Nice
Baron
royals!
tu.
Fire!
O ja, dopałem.
On your mark, Captain!
Fire!
They're firing, sir! They went to the hip, sir!
Seems this vessel is battle ready after all. I will return to what is left of the Gerfu. It's a long way home. We have repairs to do.
Sing hearty, lads! Chevalier is pleased with us.
Now you're ready to sail for the horn.
What course would you have me set, Shay?
Time to report back to the mentor. Wouldn't you agree?
Wise words, Captain. Wise words.
What the hell did you do? It's some kind of dormant virus? Shit! Hang on, I'm getting you out of there. Sorry for the rough exit. Earpiece working, check. You were just an Animus. Animus, yes?
Nie.
You were using it to access a genetic memory file in Helix labeled Shay Cormac?
Nie mam zielonego pojęcia.
You
co
worked for
mówisz.
Abstergo Entertainment, remember?
Nie.
Any of this ringing a bell?
Nie.
Your session triggered something bad, and it's affecting the whole building. We need to find your boss. You haven't forgotten your boss, have you? Melanie LeMay, zipper, chipper, overachiever? Here, take your communicator, check it if you got lost. Now let's get out of here. Follow me. Double time. This
To daj mi
chaos
wiedzieć.
is absolutely your fault, in case you're wondering.
Safety drills. Everything is gonna be okay, guys.
This is not a test. We repeat.
What the hell is happening?
A file labeled Shay Cormac was booby-trapped with some kind of virus.
Your job is to prevent things like this.
We need to contain these genetic memories, then we can destroy them.
No. Isolate them. I want to study these memories.
But...
With respect, Miss LeMay, this is not a request.
You heard the man.
fine.
I need to borrow your numbskull. That okay with you, Ms. LeMay?
Hey there, this might seem a bit weird, but you're gonna work for contractors we hired to, you know, upgrade our security. Mr. Otto Berg and Ms. Violet DaCosta.
Call me Violet.
I have to go check on our people and prepare a statement for the press. Do whatever they tell you to do, okay? Go team!
Go team.
Technically, you're not responsible for this, but you're the one who let the virus in, so I think it's only fair you help me clean it up.
Right.
Mr. Berg wants us to relive Shay's genetic memories. To do that, we need to access them from Helix. But the Helix is down. We'll have to reboot the main servers in the basement.
To idziemy do podziemi.
Man,
Oh,
whoever
yeah.
designed this virus is a genius. Not only does it restrict our access to the cloud, it's adapted to fuck up the other operating systems that regulate building functions.
No, no, może.
Melanie, the elevators are out of commission. Are we stuck on this floor?
Damn, yes. I'll get a repair crew on site ASAP.
There's a working area server on this floor. I guess that'll have to do for now.
Agent DaCosta, I want regular updates on your progress with Shay's genetic memories.
Why? He's just a nobody as far as I can tell.
If Shay Cormac is who I suspect he is, then this temporary setback may provide us with an unexpected reward. Proceed to the server room on this floor.
Do you see a flashing wireless signal? Great. Once you restore the server, I'll connect your Animus workstation back to Helix. In theory, if you align the beams to segments of the core, it should solve the problem. But here's where it gets tricky. You have to move the circles in such a way that each segment is powered by a beam. The keyword here is each. One beam and one beam only per core segment, okay? Once everything is lit up properly, the system will reboot. Got it? Give it a shot. Good job. This core wasn't too complex. But rebooting the advanced hardware in the rest of the building will require more work.
The assassins would have you believe that Al-Mualim was a great mentor who became corrupted with greed, and that he schemed with the Templars to acquire an apple of Eden. I see instead a shrewd and cunning leader, a man who used his best assassin, Altair ibn Lahad, to eliminate his conspirators in order to keep the apple for himself, so that he could use it to enforce world peace. While it must be stated unequivocally that Al-Mualim was not a Templar, it is interesting that his vision of peace was more in line with Templar philosophy than assassin. In the past, both sides had the same goal, that of peace. Our only difference was how we chose to achieve it. Had Al-Mualim not been killed by Altair and allowed to carry out his plan, perhaps we would not be fighting now. It was only after Altair reformed the Brotherhood with its new ideals of free will that the conflict truly escalated and spread across the planet. For if the so-called wise man of the mountain can see things from our point of view, surely the same can be said for other assassins.
Okay. So I'm not sure you're supposed to see that. You should just get back to your Animus. With the servers back online, you could, in theory, restore your co-workers' workstations if you feel like being helpful. And you could, in theory, find some more digital goodies if you feel like being sneaky. Hey, one of your co-workers dropped his communicator by the elevator. If you see any tech lying around like that, grab them. There might be a clue as to who did this.
Now that you have unlocked Shay Cormac's memories, we stand on the brink of a grand discovery. I know you must have... questions about your new assignment, or about me. For now, all I will say is that Shay's story contains the answers.
Nice find. If it was me, I'd snoop to see if there's any juicy stuff on it. But I might be a terrible person.
It has been a long time.
Achilles.
Adewale, how go things in the West Indies?
Very poorly, I'm afraid.
Your countenance tells me we should discuss this. Come.
Who's our visitor?
That's Adewale. He was a slave who freed himself, and hundreds of his brothers in the West Indies. That man's a living incarnation of the Creed.
See?
You join me for some practice?
Soon. I've got other business first.
Tell me what happened, old friend.
It was terrible, Achilles. The ground shook, and the ocean waves crashed over Port-au-Prince.
How many were lost?
Thousands. No family was left untouched.
I hate to bring up that.
Adewale looked worried earlier.
I hear Mistress Hope was looking for you.
You are late.
Oh, what did I miss?
Only the first hour of training.
We're always training, Kisagawase.
And will continue to do so.
Do not waste your words. Shay abhors improvement as much as cats abhor leashes.
Hey.
A pity. The boy has so much potential. But so little discipline.
All right. All right. What would you have me do?
Well played.
So, what's the challenge today?
Shooting straight and true. Here, you can use these.
These are yours.
Well, I want you to have half a chance of succeeding. Go on. Shoot these targets. You can take your time, but not too much. We've more work after this. Reload. Anyone can hit targets standing still. Let's see how you do on the run. Come on, hurry up. We're almost there. Well done, Shay. Keep it up. You're doing all right, Shay. But don't let the others vex you. They mean well, though they'll never show it.
It's about time you showed up.
Far be it from me to keep a lady waiting.
I'm no lady here. And don't you forget it. I'm your teacher. And you're better.
Well, some of that is true at least. What would we be doing?
Exploring a myriad ways to end a life. You two! Make yourselves useful and watch Shay. Can you kill without being noticed? Huh. Classic haystack. Hide in it, and surprise your target when he gets close.
You can't be loitering around here, fella.
You certainly know how to handle yourself. Take the high ground, Shay. Dispatching from the air is most effective. Nicely done. I am surprised. Top form, Shay.
Don't even think about it.
He's right there!
You certainly know how to handle yourself. You did better than I expected. Have your skills actually grown, Shay? Do not get a swelled head over it.
Shay, follow me. It's time you learn to survive in the frontier.
I think I've been managing well enough so far.
Perhaps. But there is more I can teach you.
Oj, cię wróć.
It is time for the hunt. Use all your senses together to find prey. Killing should not be meaningless. We must use what nature gives us. Good. Now to use what you have taken.
these, you can keep your pistols close. Achilles has one more thing to show you. You have done well, Shay.
To jest ten sam dom, co w Assassin's Creedzie trójce.
Shay, I hear you've become quite the marksman.
Generous gift. Thank you, mentor.
My ship awaits, Achilles. The people of Haiti will make good use of your supplies. I trust you will retrieve what has been lost.
Lost?
The Templars stole 2 precious artifacts. A manuscript of ancient wisdom and a box that allows one to understand its language.
I have tracked the Templar as far as this coast, but I fear the rest is up to you, my friend.
Farewell, Adewale. Whoever controls the artifacts can access precursor sites of power. We must recover them, or none are safe.
Dobra, było. Aha, czyli nie mogę przejść przez liście. No spoko, niewidzialna ściana, patrzcie. To beznadzieja, no dobra, no okej. Aha. No, jest różnica między tym asasinem a tym najnowszym. Spora.
Where to? Wherever Templar affairs lead us.
Liam, it's not like you to set out without a plan.
Plan or no plan. We choose our own battlefield. And hey, we're not most at ease when we're at sea.
Right you are. Let's set sail.
Horse.
Loose the royals. We only have one lead, Shay. Let's hope it brings us closer to the artifacts.
Sir Achilles tasked you with this mission.
No. He tasked me to task you. Need to find what was stolen from Mackandal, Shay. You have to recover the precursor box of manuscript. This is your mission.
And what's yours?
To watch your arse.
Achilles doesn't really trust me, does he?
Give it time, Shay. Do this for him. For us. And do much more than earn his trust.
Liam, do you know what Achilles writes about? I see him in his office all the time. Bent over his papers.
He keeps records and accounts. Studies what little is known about the pieces of Eden. And of course, he corresponds with assassins on other continents.
Of course. Liam, you can be a right horse's arse when it comes to assuming everyone knows the same as you.
I cannot help if Achilles wants me to be familiar with our counterparts in Europe and elsewhere.
Said like his favorite son.
Connor's his favorite and only son.
Then Achilles is heir. Connor may inherit the house, but you'll be mentor.
We'll see.
Whatever you say, Prince Regent of the Assassins.
You call me that again, I'll throw you in the ocean.
wiem, czy powinienem z nim walczyć, czy mam przypłynąć tylko.
One evening in July, I met a maid who asked me trade in a sail at John. Said I, and it's the way you stand in my dear Annie. Oh, you little young girl, can't you dance the polka? To Tiffany's I took her.
Glue's
I
up.
cannot
These are
find
sticks.
the bed. I put her two gold earrings.
Trim us off the wind! Hop!
Yeah.
Trust me, you will sell those lobster by the ton in France. Ah! The cabbage farmer has returned. About time. The lead on that curious manuscript.
I'd be surprised if you can read it.
No one can read it, imbecile. This is why the Templar are taking so long with it. But one of our allies has caught a glimpse of their work.
A pirate?
A spy who worked with the pirate. We set sail for Anticosti. That should prove a good test for this floating cesspit you call a ship.
How trustworthy are the pirates?
I consider them brothers, Shay. When the time comes, they will lend aid and help us fight the Templars. If only the roast beef would realize the Templars were pulling their strings.
Are the Templars truly in control in the colonies?
Not quite, but their influence reaches far and wide.
And what about the spy we're meeting?
You need not worry about Le Chasseur. He is loyal to the Brotherhood. As it happens, he also has friends in both the French and English fleets. And he knows more about what goes on in these parts than you can ever hope to learn.
So, Liam, what could you tell me about Adewale? You obviously admire the man.
Reef the topsails and gallants! Let out!
There, Captain. An English vessel. And she looks to be in trouble.
That's fine indeed. Perhaps we should aid her journey to the bottom of the sea.
Now, let's not be too hasty. She's full of crown cargo. Take a look through your spyglass and see for yourself.
Sight. I say this is a good day to lighten the George's pockets.
Be careful. A few shots should be enough to cripple her. Too much damage and she'll go down with all souls. And all spoiled.
Losing more and losers before the crew knows what hit them.
Fire! Fasten yourselves! Brace yourselves! Fire!
Now's the time. Let's board her.
Die, scum! Proud on every inch of save.
Show them what's for, Captain.
Come on, men. Spoils are ours. For the Morrigan!
Siema, siema. Zapraszam do
The sea
oglądania.
between here and Anticosti is rough, Captain. We should strengthen the Morgan before going... further. There's a harbour master stationed nearby. Should spend our new wealth on improvements.
I didn't realize there was a brotherhood in Haiti.
Witam,
Yes.
witam.
Osman McCandle is their mentor. He gathers many of his assassins from the Maroons.
Those are escaped slaves and their children, right?
They are. A shame, though. They escaped terrible conditions only to be killed in that earthquake.
But
To jest tak, gramy w
Haiti's a
Assassin's
French
Creed
colony,
Rogue'a,
no?
Remastered.
Oh, it is.
Gram, bo nie grałem w to na PlayStation 4 jeszcze.
Is this the place? I see nothing but fishermen and their gear.
Aye. Per se and fishing go hand in hand. But it will serve our purposes well enough. The French fish these waters first, but King George is laying claim to more every year. The locals are caught in the middle.
Much sail as you can.
Loose sail!
Douse all but mains.
Reef the main!
Douse all sail.
Anchor!
Ojojoj. Nie tu chciałem, no ale dobra. Aha. No to fajnie. Aha, no tak, no bo to nie jest ten najnowszy Assassin, kurczę. Pani, no ale dobra, co zrobić. Nie chcę ich za bardzo atakować, no. Dobra, nie muszę.
What service can I provide?
Możesz ulepszyć moje kanony.
Rum bit of business, that.
Ciekawe, czy tu mogę wejść. Spróbuję.
Come on, you
No, nie
young
było może.
people.
Na razie zlecimy. Tak czy siak sobie zaraz będę kończył powolutku, ze względu na to, że już sporo gram, a trzeba robić. No ale co, fajnie, naprawdę fajnie się gra. Przyjemnie.
We should resume course to Anticosti, Captain.
Indeed. The chasseur is waiting for us.
The sea between here and Anticosti is rough, Captain. The Morrigan seems sturdy enough for the challenge.
Ships ahoy!
More fishermen from Persay.
Enemy ships!
They're sinking the fishing boats.
They must believe those fishermen strayed into their waters.
These scoundrels must pay.
And would you look at that? Standing right in our way to Anticosti. What say you? Sink every last one of them.
For once, I find myself agreeing with you, Shay.
Stranger things have happened.
You're not alone!
Ease off the wind! Furlough! Mate and... Brace! Brace! Brace for impact! Fire!
Shot to stop an escape! They landed a hit, sir! Brace for impact! What's a hit?
Fire!
That's the speed we can make, sir!
Fire!
He's surrendering! On to planks!
All sail! Let's take it! Fire! That's the last of them.
Then let us go on.
We're not too far from Anticosti Island now.
Will your friend the spy be waiting for us?
Yes. I hope the chasseur has more information about the manuscript.
Maybe he'll have the whole thing figured out for us.
And maybe I'm Emperor of Rome.
Obvious Caesar. Salt air, open skies, man out on the ocean. As free as a man can be. What do you say, Liam?
We're out here for a reason, Shay. On your duty.
But what's the point of freedom if you cannot breathe deep and enjoy it?
The Templars stick to this continent like a tar. Don't feel liberated till we pry them off.
Seems to me we should just talk to them like men, instead of skulking around.
Would you smile and wish they had good day as they lay their boat on your neck?
Of course not.
Never forget.
We have nothing in common with that. Fire! Break!
They hit us! Swerve, sir! On your mark, Captain!
Fire!
Missed! There it is. Anticosti. The chasseur should be there. And with any luck, he will know where to find that manuscript. Some sort of cargo there!
Short sail! Get off the squall!
Careful! It's quite a rough squall, Captain.
Blew up!
Dock the ship here, Captain. We've arrived at Anticosti Island.
Aha, no tak, no nie można tak jak... Ja już się przyzwyczaiłem do tego najnowszego Assassin's Creed'a. Że można wszędzie sobie wchodzić, można wszędzie wszystko. A tutaj trzeba myśleć jak się gdzieś dostać. Beznadzieja w ogóle, według mnie. Tam Assassin's Creed wszystko było...
The rum here is terrible. Let me see.
I się można na każdy budynek wejść, nie? A tutaj to tak... To jest też koło troszkę.
So, Luigi, how
Take a look at this. I borrowed these plans from a Royal Navy ship of the line. They are like nothing I have ever seen.
Good. We could use some more powerful weapons. Le Chasseur, allow me to present our associate, Shay Cormac.
Gentlemen, I have news. On this same ship, I spied the manuscript you seek. It was written in an exotic language I did not recognize and was full of drawings, plants, and animals out of an opium dream.
Were there no charts, no maps?
No. There may have been some kind of code, but neither I nor the roast beefs could ken it.
Where's the manuscript now?
The man who brought it said a man named Washington sent him.
I know that name. He's an important Templar, isn't he?
He is. Lawrence Washington has great ambitions that Templars have helped fulfill. Shay, let's return and find him. You, sir, have our thanks.
No dobrze, to my sobie znajdziemy Waszyngtona innym dniem. Może jutro. Ale na dzisiaj już tak. Dzięki bardzo za oglądanie. Trzymajcie się.